Oh hi, thanks for watching my video. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll probably know that I'm a big fan of mods when it comes to The Sims 4. And I like to sometimes make videos showing which mods are good for certain things in the game, like pregnancy or different life stages. So I thought, given that we're in the spooky season, what better time than now to talk about some spooky mods you can use in your game this Halloween. So I'll be counting down 10 mods that I personally think add a little more horror to The Sims 4. If you like the sound of any of these, you can find the link to them in the video description, and if there are any spooky mods you know about that I haven't mentioned in this video, please do let me know about them in the comments. So let's begin. The Possessed Child. Nothing screams Halloween more than a murderous, shit-the-bed scary looking child. This mod has a backstory. But beware, it's not for the faint-hearted. Little Jonathan suffered a terrible death at the hands of his own father, and on the 1-year anniversary of his passing, he rises from the ground to take revenge on the man who put him there. But that isn't where this story ends. With this mod installed, you'll have access to Jonathan's grave. Rumour has it that if you chant his name, he will rise again and brutally kill every sim in his path. Are the rumours true? Yeah, they are true, so you might want a new save file for this one. The Horror Mod. This mod adds some spooky new interactions to your game, and it's a nice little add-on for Halloween fans. With this mod, your sim can now talk about infamous murderers, talk about demons, and express love for haunted houses. Your sims can also claim to be possessed. It comes with a custom social pie menu, and in your calendar you might notice the addition of a Spook Sim tradition. The Graveyard Mod. This mod is a game changer when it comes to spooky gameplay. One of the requirements is another mod that allows the graveyard lot trait in the game. Once you place a graveyard, there will be several new interactions and new NPCs that will be there. If you visit the graveyard at night time, it will become very eerie looking. The ground will fill with smoke, and you might even catch a glimpse of a ghost hanging around. The Graveyard Keeper is a new NPC that comes with this mod. He will turn up and start tending the lot. You can approach him to purchase tombstones for your loved ones. You could also buy candles and flowers to pay your respects. You'll also get new interactions in the pie menu when selecting a gravestone. Your sims can now ask the departed for advice, tell them about your life, reminisce about life, and drink to the departed. If an enemy dies, you can go and kick their grave. The mod does have add-on modules as well that have more features too, such as skeletons, witches and voodoo, and mourning the departed. The Modern Witch Mod. This is another small mod made by the same creator of the Horror Mod. It just adds a few new interactions with other sims and objects. With this mod installed, sims can talk about crystal magic and threaten to hex others. Witch enthusiasts can use the computer to browse Simazon for Halloween decor and research Wicca. There is also a new hidden witch trait which can be obtained by sims who max out their skills in gardening and herbalism, and by owning a cauldron. There is also a lot trait of Witch's Lair, which if assigned to your lot, will help your sim build skills in gardening and herbalism quicker. The Haunted Mirror. This one is pretty chilling. You'll get a haunted mirror in Build and Buy, and once you place it, you'll notice that there's blood on the mirror and black smoke at the bottom. Your sim will have the option to chant the name of the bride that haunts the mirror, and just like that, she appears. Her name is Hannah, she's wearing a blood-soaked wedding dress, and she carries a chainsaw. She's pretty scary looking. I mean, it looks like she could stand up for herself in a disagreement, let's say. Her immediate actions are to go around chainsawing the guts of any sim nearby. Thankfully, you can make some sims immune from her by selecting that option on the mirror. Her body moves in a strange way too, a bit like the possessed child. But yeah, she's a rather scary chick. Life Tragedies. This mod is huge and has loads of elements to it, including diseases, kidnapping, killing sims, pretty much anything you would associate with tragedy. but the main reason why I put this one on the list is because Jason Voorhees is in this mod along with several other serial killers, so any Friday the 13th fans will probably enjoy this. You can customize your settings so you can choose when to summon Jason, or you can just let him turn up autonomously. Beware though, when he does turn up, he doesn't hold back. The lot that you're on will fill with smoke, and then just before he appears, you'll hear the signature sound. And there he will be. You'll notice a few extra people on the lot too. When Jason appears, there will be a few campers that automatically turn up. Jason will go over and kill them first before making his way through the other Sims. His murderous ways hasn't hardened his heart too much though. You can still have a romantic relationship with him, which was one of the first things I did. We all like a bad boy, don't we? There is also a no mercy mode. So if you're on a busy lot, you can call over any one of the serial killers and they will mercilessly kill every Sim in their path for many Sim hours. There is a way to make your Sim immune to death from the serial killers, so if you just want your Sim to be a bystander and eat popcorn, then you can. The cursed painting. Do your Sims dare to take the challenge? Place any one of the cursed paintings in your Sim's home and they'll have the option to either stare into the painting or ask another Sim to do it. The result is either going to be very fortunate or deadly. Your Sim will either be blessed with simoleons or they'll be set on fire and will probably die. Seems like a fair trade, right? You can even ask other Sims to gather round and witness your bravery, so they can see you inherit impressive wealth or watch you slowly burn to death. The Prince of Darkness. With this mod installed, you'll find a suspicious looking stack of books in Build and Buy. With this object, your Sims can summon the Prince of Darkness. A robed, demon-looking Sim will appear and will start working his magic. Evil magic, that is. When I summoned him, the first thing he did was fart in my Sim's face and it caused them to die. So I decided it would probably be best to get my other Sims to align with his way of the darkness and become a minion. My Sim grew horns and just like that had access to the same powers as the evil prince. Now she could fart in his face and see how he likes it. Once your Sim becomes a minion, they'll have access to a few new evil powers that they can inflict on other Sims, some with deadly consequences. The Monster Factory. This mod allows your Sims to embrace their inner mad scientist and create their very own monster. You'll get a monster making machine, and once your Sim has all of the ingredients required, i.e. hands, feet, head and 3 bags of meat, they can make themselves a monster. You can choose to have a male or female monster, and you can either donate it or you can bring it to life. Once brought to life, it behaves pretty much like a normal Sim that's covered in bandages. Deadly Toddlers. This mod is good inspiration for a scary movie. Have you ever thought that maybe toddlers in The Sims 4 are just too cute? Well, don't worry, this mod takes care of that. The Deadly Toddlers mod adds a whole new pie menu for toddlers that come with a selection of horrific actions that they can inflict on other Sims. Toddlers can even become partners in crime. Finally, the little ones can rule the house. Maybe get them to set their teen sister on fire or stab their mother to death. Who rules the roost now? I said, get me a cookie, Dad. Look around you. Who's in control? I personally like the idea of having a toddler dressed up as Chucky while playing with this mod. Adds a bit more of a spooky flair, you know what I mean? Probably the best part about this mod for me is how the toddlers react. They'll torch their own parents and then just laugh and clap while it's happening. Oh, cute. So there are 10 spooky mods to add to your game that'll be sure to give you Halloween vibes. If you like the sound of any of them, you can find the link to download them in the video description. Have you tried any of these mods? Which one's your favourite? And as I mentioned earlier, if you know of any funny or spooky mods that I haven't mentioned in this video, please do let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new mods to try out and play with. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!